Coach, can you talk about you guys' ability to kind of buckle down on the run game and how that translated into them being able to hit some of those big passes?
Yeah, I thought that was the difference for them. I'm pretty happy with the way we defended the run game generally through the course of the football game, but the passing was big. They had made a commitment to that in the offseason. We knew that coming in, but you have to choose your poison, and we always choose to stop the run and hopefully get the pass stopped in long yardage situations. And they just hit the pass plays that they needed to. Converted a lot of third downs on us, and many of them with passes, and I thought Bell had a great game.
Coach, can you talk about the second quarter there? It seems to be the difference.
Yeah, it was a perfect storm of not getting things done. We went 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. I think it was 3 times in a row on offense, and that hurts your defense desperately. Couldn't get any momentum, and then they were converting the third downs and making plays, and they got away from us. I thought when we had the goal line stand right before the half that maybe that would give us a spark. I think it did. I think it helped give us the idea that we could get this thing done and get back in the game, and I was very, very proud of that stand right before the half and our drive at the start of the third quarter. I thought that showed a lot of resiliency and toughness on the part of our team, and the fumble was just huge. That was unfortunate.
Big play in the second half. That play, the touchdown to Steven, it gets called back.
That was in the first half, wasn't it?
Oh, first half, sorry, in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's a lateral. It's only legal play if it's a lateral, and we knew that and had it scripted that way. But I don't know if Denarius Scott didn't get close enough to the line. He's supposed to attack downhill and get towards the line, and Steven, drops back and gets behind him. So it's a lateral pass, and it's all you have to do. It should be very simple. And we apparently didn't. Between the two of them, we didn't get the trajectory right on the pass. I thought that was big. We knew we had to get touchdowns in the red zone. That was a problem we had last year. We had to settle for field goals, and we needed touchdowns, and we needed to get that one in. That was a big play.
What in your mind, what was the biggest factor as far as the struggles in the run game for you guys?
I think the matchup, they're very, very good on defense. It's a combination. I mean, they've got great players, and then they bring them all up to the line. I mean, their safeties are very involved in the run game. It starts outside where they can play man-to-man so frequently with their corners, and so the safeties are right up there. I mean, they may tackle us at linebacker depth multiple times. So when they're good players initially, the front seven are good anyway, and then you have those safeties in there, it's pretty tough.
Coach, are you able to, same question I posed with Denarius, are you able to look at the season in positive light, or is it championship or plus mentality for you?
I'm not ready to do the overview thing yet. We just talk about the game right now.
Can you talk about some of your big-time players that were missing? I know Zach went out, came back in, but was playing a little hurt. Jody obviously hurt.
Losing Jody hurts a lot. I mean, Alex Singleton is a great football player, and I thought he played really, really well in this football game. But, he's not Jody in the sense of just what Jody brings to the table. Jody's leadership and the confidence guys have when he's out there. And you hate to see a guy like Jody Owens end his career like this, hobbling around and with a cape on and not being able to play his final game, and it's heartbreaking.
And yet, what happened, or where?
He just sprained his ankle.
Do you know when? Was it end of the first half?
It was on Sincere's touchdown run. Okay. When he got outside, Jody probably, because it's us, I'm going to say he probably would have made that tackle, but he rolled his ankle on that play and didn't get out there, and then just kind of dived at him and missed. That's when he got hurt.
Is that Cody not seeing a whole lot of time on the offense? Is that
he wasn't 100%?
Is his loss? Does it affect the offense the same way Jody's lost the defense?
In a lot of ways, I think that's true. They're both great leaders, inspirational guys on this team.
You talk about their ability to kind of contain Denarius.
Thought they did a nice job early on. The first drive, he got away, he got some things done, and then they were relentless. But again, they have so many people right there at the point of attack. It seems like there are just too many bodies, too many people for him there to get away.
Can you talk about this group of guys and what they've meant to this program, and how you remember them?
I told them after the game that this group of seniors will always be special to me because they were the guys that came in before we had any championships, before we had any playoff appearances, before we had any rings, wins over the Grizz, anything. And they bought in and came and said that they would sign up and come play at Montana State. And with those guys, we were able to build a really great program, great 3-year stretch here that's been one of the best, most successful periods in the history of this school, and they're leaving with a great legacy, and they've been fantastic. It's a combination of classes, you know, the 5th-year seniors and the 4th-year seniors who played as freshmen. Both those classes, 2 recruiting classes really, that have combined to be 1 senior class now. It's really been fantastic. It's going to be, you know, it's just going to be hard to move on without it. It's tough.
Having said that about the last 3 years, did you have a sense that, you know, something's missing, or that you're disappointed in any way about the way the last 3 years, you know, with all the victories?
No, I mean, the hard thing about playoff football is that, you know, however many teams there are in the playoffs, if there were 100 teams in the playoffs, 99 of them end their season with a loss. You know, and so everybody's going to be in this boat at some point, except for the one team that wins it all. And so you're destined almost. I mean, it's almost impossible not to end your team with a season with a loss. You get that national championship, which of course is our goal. We'll get there someday. But most of the time you're going to end your season with a loss. That's just how it is. So it's always tough. But you keep going back to the drawing board and try to find ways to improve, and that's what we'll do. You know, I think we still have to get bigger and stronger. You know, I think we're getting closer in a lot of areas in our football program. But there's, you know, we'll assess it like we did last year. I think we were a better team this year than we were last year. We were better last year than we were the year before. And that's going to continue to be our goal, is to try to keep improving.
In the 3rd quarter, it seemed like you guys had some momentum. John picks up a 1st down, and then...
That's the fumble I was referring to. I think that was a huge play. And I'm not putting it on John Ellis. He had a great game. I thought he really showed up. You know, he played well. He caught the ball very well. Made some guys miss. And so I'm not putting it on him, but that was a big play. You know, that fumble, and because we had the 1st down. And I think the momentum might have continued to go our way. You know, they had driven a little bit and pinned us, but we got out with that completion, and maybe we could have kept going. And it was 20-9 at the time. The crowd was getting back in the game. You know, things were going pretty well. That was just a huge play at the time that it happened.
Is that the best team you guys have played this year?
Yes.
How do you think they match up with Eastern?
I don't have any idea.